Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And staff, it's time for your daily dose of announcements. The only thing more exciting than vending machine snacks. This is Taylor Calcamugio
and Lauren Caradilla. Before we launch into a tornado of school news, let's toss it over to Ms. Hurst and Dr. Moore in Admicorn. But even before that, here's a video about Kinnick's Quiz Bowl program produced by Cormac Hunsinger in his VidCom class.
Quiz Bowl, one of Kinnick's many clubs, doubling as a Kinnick team in outside-of-school events. But what exactly is Quiz Bowl? Who better to answer this question than the Quiz Bowl team itself? In your words, what is Quiz Bowl?
Well, Quiz Bowl is a place for people to show off their knowledge about history and science and math and all kinds of different subjects, and it's an academic competition, and rather than just the types of other competitions we have, athletic competitions and whatnot. This is a chance for students to use their brain and compete that way.
So, how does Quiz Bowl work?
Quiz Bowl is essentially a game where members compete by buzzing in on their buzzer after hearing a question, and whoever gets the question correctly first wins.
Why should someone consider joining Quiz Bowl?
I think it's a lot of fun, and it's a good way of learning some things about history and other popular knowledge. So it'll help you succeed in school. It'll help you learn some fun facts to tell your family at the dinner table, and just a few things like that.
What are the Quiz Bowl events outside of Kinnick High School?
So there's Brain Bowl in November, and then there's 2 different History Bowl competitions later on in the year. Brain Bowl comprises of multiple different subjects, and History Bowl is specifically about history.
Why do you go to Quiz Bowl?
I think it's just something that I found myself to be pretty good at, and I thought it was a lot of fun. I think right now, Quiz Bowl definitely needs people to compete. So especially once I joined originally, and I've really found my place here and really found success, then that just inspired me to continue going with it. As you know, we've gone through the years and we've been losing people. So now's a really good time for people to pick it up and learn.
Good morning, Red Devils. This is Ms. Hurst with Dr. Morton, welcoming you to another edition of KTV's admin segment.
Good morning, Red Devils. We have a lot to cover today, so let's get into it.
We're noticing that many of you have received your licenses and are driving to school and from the parking lot to the commissary and Burger King or McDonald's. We understand how exciting this is for you guys. But it's important that you practice safe and defensive driving, as your safety and the safety of our community members is our highest priority. Also, remember, you're representing KHS, and community members will come to school with any concerns regarding high school drivers.
Great job, everyone. Your behaviors during bus drop-off, AP testing, and after school have been fantastic. I know it is almost the end of the school year, but we have noticed a little more like rowdy behaviors, especially at McDonald's. Ooh. So let's finish the year off strong and represent Kinnick High School well.
Okay, hey guys, come out and watch some baseball next week. As our boys compete at Far East Baseball, Kinnick games will be announced so that you can go see them at lunch or after school.
It is going to get warm here in Japan pretty quickly. However, that does not mean that you can forget about the dress code. Remember, the rule of thumb is that you are covered from your shoulders to mid-thigh. We only have 19 days of school left. We can do this.
Let's do it. And that's all we have for this week's edition of KTV.
Go Big Red.
And have a great Kinnick week.
Welcome to Sushi Row, a sanctuary of flavor and craftsmanship inspired by the centuries of Japanese tradition and elevated with a modern twist. Sushi isn't just food. It's a dialogue between the chef and the guest. Every ingredient they use, from the Hokkaido scallops to the Yamagata rice, it's chosen with care, with respect. At Sushi Row, each plate is more than a meal. It's a moment. A balance of flavor, texture, and soul. Sushi Row isn't just a place to eat, it's a place to connect, to experience tradition reimagined, one perfect bite at a time.
Oh, this video was produced by Robin McClure from her VidCom 1 class.
All right, seniors, this KTV is basically for you. If you're going on the GW field trip next Monday, May 19th during B1 and B2, come get your field trip form ASAP.
It needs to be signed and turned in by Thursday. That's this Thursday, not next year's Thursday. We need an accurate head count, not a mysterious guest list.
And speaking of things that need to be turned in, your walking words. No, it's not a new TikTok dance, it's your graduation message. You get 190 characters to tell the world something funny, deep, or just really weird.
Please don't cheat the system. We will catch you, and then we'll just change your message to thank you. The deadline is May 28th, and the Google form is out now.
If your parents didn't attend the mandatory graduation meeting, don't worry. A virtual session is happening this Wednesday. Check your email.
If they can't make that either, they'll need to set up a private meeting so that you can still walk across the stage like the majestic graduate you are.
And wait, there's more. Seniors, sign up for Commitment Night on May 28th, hosted by KHS Avid.
Bring your post-secondary plans, your energy, and a walkout song that says, yes, I'm ready for the world. This is your moment. It's like the Oscars, but with fewer tuxedos and more proud families. A note to the class of 27 students. If you are thinking of running for office for 2025 to 26, intent to run forms are now in the class of 2027 Google Class site. Fill out and submit.
All right, sports fans, it's time for your sports segment.
There will be a boys basketball spring camp this coming May 27th to the 31st from 4:30 to 6:30 at the Kinnick Gym.
An appropriate outfit will be required. Wear a white t-shirt with your last name in all caps on the back, dark shorts, and some nice appropriate shoes.
And finally, the Wizard of Oz is coming to our stage on May 14th. Flying monkeys, singing scarecrows, possibly someone forgetting their lines. It's all happening.
Check your Google Classroom for other show dates and come support your fellow students as they come support your fellow students as they follow the yellow brick road to theater greatness.
That's it for today, folks. This has been Taylor Calcamugio
And Lauren Carbadella. Stay weird, stay wonderful.
And remember, never trust a vending machine that eats your dollar. Have a great Kinnick day.